Welcome. We are going to take Ant-Man up against Collector. It's a relatively fast deck. What ends up in the collection isn't the biggest deal because we just don't go that. It doesn't take that long. So we're going to put In Harm's Way and Brainstorm in for our 4 cost worth of market cards because that's going to help us keep our threat down, hopefully. And our first card that goes in there is Army of Ants. Okay, well, probably aren't going to use that enough for it to be that impactful anyway. Starts off with 6. Hmm. Well, these are usually 4 turns. So, oof, kind of don't want most of this stuff. Right, the helmet is probably not going to pay. Well, we're going to use the helmet every turn. We're not going to take enough damage. I don't think we do it. So we don't keep the helmet. We don't keep Army of Ants. We keep Perseverance because that is that's a block, even though he's not very tough yet. Risk Gauntlets. That can help us confuse if we really need to turn, so maybe I'll keep it just in case, and then we'll ditch that. All right, so Victor is worth way more than a Perseverance. But what else do we play then? So we get 1 threat off when we become big. Can't go through the 2 forms. Giant Strength probably will pay off. Okay, anyway, I definitely want a Victor because he actually solves most of my problems that way. With that in mind, does that mean we just giant stomp, hit him, and hope we can keep going? Sure. So we change the giant form. When we flip to giant form, takes the damage. We're really going to have to hope we can get rid of that threat later. We're going to giant stomp for... Yeah. Giant stomp for 8. And then attack for 3. So he's down to 1. And we get 4 cards. Okay, so that was... Yeesh. First turn on the hero side. First turn on the villain side. Goes up to 5. Attacks. Victor Mancha will block for 1 plus 2 is 3. Victor Mancha takes 1 less, 1 fewer damage, so it's 2. And Big Bad gets lowest cost card you control face up in the collection. Okay, well, Victor Mancha did something. Villain or hero fate turn 2. So Brainstorm, we're going to say an event. Not an event. Top or bottom of my deck? Oh. Um, I think it's bottom, because maybe we'll replace it with something better. Well, this is a useless hand. We will change to tiny form, remove a threat, thwart, 2 more threat. Before we do that, we'll perseverance to get tough, and we will giant strength just for future fun. And we are all done. Villain turn 2 attacks. I'll just take it. Oh, this is a fighting fit? Hold on here. Right, okay, yes, fighting fit. I forgot that I had this deck slightly different than my Scarlet Witch deck, so that's fine. So the boost, take that, we get our encounter card. Can't ready or change form, okay. That is tough. Can we realistically do this without readying or change form? Probably not. We need an energy and, or sorry, a science and a strength. So if we spend 3, what else can we do? We're tiny, so that's going to get me another card. I spend the Pim particles. So it's, I mean, it's either Pim particles and in harm's way or Pim particles and fighting fit. If I Pim particles and in harm's way, no, if I Pim particles, I can flip and giant stomp. I don't hate that. So let's fighting fit. So we'll use these 2 to get rid of this. Right, 1, 2. That lets me draw a card. I don't think that changes what I want to do. I think just to be safe, though, I think I will thwart first, flip to big. Flipping does 1 damage to the enemy, which advances him. And then do I want to take 3 damage or put a card in the collection? So he's going to be at 8, 6. Definitely finish him off next turn. I'm going to put a card in the collection. And then I will do 8 damage, so I'll giant stomp. And we are back to our stupid hand size of 4. We have not seen our form shifting thing here. So Fighting Fit will still be active. Oh no, it won't, because I'm going to take the damage. Alright, so what do I want to do? I could defend. I don't have enough stuff to do everything. I could defend, tackle, flip, finish it off next turn. So I'm going to defend. Okay, so that's 0 damage because it's 2 plus 1 and I have 3 defense. And caught off guard, discard a card, blah blah blah. Alright. We are now in the scary area. We will, whoops, we're going to flip to Ant-Man, giant form, tiny form. No, where am I? No, tiny form. There we go. Okay, so we remove a threat from the scheme. When we flip, we tackle. We do have a fist. So it's going to be 3 damage plus stun. Now we just have to hope we don't die to a card getting added to the collection. So that was a stun, not a tough, and our encounter card is spend some resources or put some threat. I can finish. What are the resources I need to spend? I think I can just finish it. So we can do a fist and a science, and we can then tackle for 3. Okay, yeah, so I can spend the resources. And then we thwart and finish this off on turn 5. Max health, clean board.